Hey everybody, Max coming here. It's a little kitty podcast. It's not too long. Oh, Jesus. As Great Bill Burr says, oh, Jesus. So I get home from the comedy last night, find a note on my door. It says, I need your help. It's a note from mommy. It says, I need your help tomorrow on the food truck, and we're leaving at 7:30 in the morning. Thanks. Love, mommy. So, you know, I got up at 7:30 this morning. Helped my mom on the food truck, and I finally got home. Now it's 5:30, so that was about a 10-hour day. We made $200 profit after taxes, dividends, payments, all that stuff. We made $200 in 10 hours. That's $20 an hour for the two of us. So we each made $10 an hour. Pretty good. Almost minimum wage here in California. I've told my mom she should probably maybe just start teaching online for $15 an hour. And she says, oh no, that's not enough money. And, today we made $10 an hour, so that was pretty good. That was awesome. And working on a food truck is awesome, dude. It's fucking great, dude. You're standing in the truck. It smells like a goddamn hamburger all day. It's fucking awesome, bro. And everything's broken, man. The espresso machine broke. The fucking truck's falling apart, man. The oven's leaking. It's just like, oh God. Why don't you just teach English on the internet for $15 an hour? Oh, I don't get too much into my mom here, but I don't know. Well, we need to find my mom a new job. I don't know if you little cutie podcast listeners, if you got a job my mom could do. She's a 65-year-old woman. She can't lift much weight, she's good with kids. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Fucking, she'll do anything, She'll give you a happy ending massage, maybe. I don't know. Gotta ask her about that one. Anyway, I went to the Irvine Improv last night, the sign up was at like 7:45, so I was like, oh, I'll get there at like 7:30, I'll be early, so I got up there at like 7:30, and a whole bunch of comics were already there, a bunch of comics to go to Carmen Bar, they were already there too. They're all waiting. I was like, oh, God damn it, I'm here 15 minutes early before the sign up, everybody's here already. And then everybody signs up as soon as the guy shows up. Everybody signs up. I'm the last one because I'm waiting in line, I'm like the second to last one that signs up. And then the show starts at 8:30. And then no other people show up to sign up to the list, It's like, well, why is the sign up list at 7:45 if everyone why don't you just make the sign up list at 8:25, like right before the show starts, because then we don't have to wait around for 45 minutes doing fucking nothing, And everyone that's going to perform already showed up an hour earlier, so. God, so anyway, it was kind of the same, like half the same comics that go to the Carmen Bar, And a couple of guys, man, they were just, like, they were sitting in the audience, but they were playing on their phones the whole time, and, like, talking and laughing to themselves when their comedians were performing. It's so fucking rude, man. I wanted to go up to them and just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you not care at all about comedy? It's like, just show a little tiny bit of respect, Don't be having a conversation talking on your phone when someone else, you're a comic? How about I do that during your set? I don't want you fucking complaining about the audience not paying attention when you don't even show respect to the other comedians. That's what I kind of want to say to some of these guys. It's like, God damn. It's sort of amazing to me that, like, the English comedy scene in Tokyo, Japan, the comedians are not only fucking much better, but they're all just much more respectful to each other, and it's just amazing. I don't know, maybe it's just this American culture, like Orange County culture, Everyone in Orange County is just like, dude, I'm fucking sick, bro. I'm in fucking Orange County, dude. Dude, I got my Volcom sweater on, bro. I got my fucking, not Nikes, what do they wear? My fucking Vans shoes, dude. I got my Volcom. I got my tap out sweatshirt too, dude. I got my fucking, all these fucking guys. Anyway. Yeah, I went up. I I was pretty much the only. I was one of the only two comedians that actually wrote some jokes. The first guy that went up there, he just did a bunch of voices. He did a bunch of cartoon voices with no jokes. He was just doing. He did 50 voices, 50 cartoon voices, impressions from like popular cartoons like Scooby Doo. And it's like, well, that's not. I don't know why you would do that. That's not a joke. I mean, that's impressive, yeah. That's cool. You can do that, but I don't know. Maybe tell some jokes in the voices. Maybe that'd be. This is supposed to be comedy. I don't know. This isn't a voice acting audition. There was no one in the audience. This is a stand-up comedy show. Some people get confused. There was also this lady that had like this box with like Jeopardy questions, and she was asking questions about segregation because apparently there was this. Everyone knows Brown versus Board of Education, right? That's what ended segregation in America. But before that, there was like Westminster versus Board of Education or whatever in California, which ended segregation in California only. It happened like 7 years earlier. And so she was educating us about that, Oh, I guess it's because of Black History Month. I'm guessing that's why she was doing it. I mean, this lady wasn't even black, She was like Persian or something, She was like Middle Eastern. And her whole thing was just like, she'd go up there and she'd just like, okay, what's the correct answer? And then she'd read the question, like four possible questions, and then someone in the audience would answer, and she'd like throw him a little prize for the box. And I was just watching it. I was like, what is this? Why would you do that here? This is stand-up comedy. I don't know. This isn't. She wasn't trying to be meta. She was being serious. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted she just wanted someone to talk to, and she figured this is the only place she could get an audience. But there was no audience. There was only one audience member, and then all the other comedians. Anyway, yeah, pretty much no one actually told any like jokes. Premise set a punchline, except for me and one other guy who See, the thing is, I was planning on signing up earlier and then going to Carmen Bar, but then I was last, so like I didn't go up till like 10 o'clock, and then so I was like, fuck it, I won't go to the Carmen Bar tonight. So even after I performed, there was still like 4 more comedians after me. And so I stayed to watch their set, and then the last guy up there, he actually told some jokes, actual set up punchline jokes, and he drove like 30 minutes to get here. And like, yeah, the whole audience when he was performing was just these 2 drunk guys and these 2 other comedians, and like halfway through his set, the drunk guy stopped paying attention, and he's just like, fuck this, I'm going home. That was a waste of a 30-minute drive, and then he just left. Poor guy. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably feel the same way too, He was the only one that actually had any written jokes down, so. Oh, that's the way it goes, That's the way it goes. Yeah, I guess that's it, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know. I guess that's it. Someone find a job for my mom. And that's another thing too is, the guy running this, the Irvine Spectrum one, his name's Frank, and he has his own website, and he doesn't even promote the show. Like on his own website, he says he's hosting the show, but it doesn't say what time it starts or anything like that. And these guys do no promotion at all. The same thing with Carmen Bar too. They do like no promotion, and none of the comedians share the event on Facebook or anything like that, or. No promotion at all, and then every comedian gets up there and they sort of complain about like how there's no audience and no one's paying attention. It's like, well, I don't know, fucking, why don't you try to promote the show a little bit, Even the host, Frank, the host guy, he doesn't promote his own show that he's running. It's like, why would you not promote it? It's your own goddamn show. Why? What's wrong with you? Why don't you promote that shit? Oh, anyway, so, I don't know. I guess I'll keep going back there. I really want to give these guys some advice, It's like you ever see this morbidly obese person and they're like eating a donut and drinking a Coca-Cola, like a 40-ounce Coca-Cola, and you just want to say, stop doing that! Stop drinking that fucking 40-ounce Coca-Cola! What the fuck are you doing, That's kind of sometimes, that's a metaphor for what I want to do with some of these people, but You know, that's not how you win friends and influence people and win over hearts, you know. You gotta get people to trust your opinion first, you know. I gotta win them over. I gotta win them over with my charming personality. And maybe I can give them some advice as to how to stop making such terrible decisions all the time, you know. Man, I wish someone would have given me advice during all the terrible decisions I made in my life. You know, like coming back to America. What the fuck was I thinking? Someone should have told me that was a terrible idea. You know, anyway, that was a few minutes. Thanks for listening, mate. I'll see you tomorrow.